Okay guys, this is Fred here, going to do a ScreenFlow for the first time ever, and this is for the FroKnowsPhoto.com edit of the week, raw file edit of the week thing. This is raw file number 48, because I noticed in his video he was saying if you do a ScreenFlow there's a chance you could win maybe an iShoot Raw t-shirt, which I would love, because I can't really afford to order one from the States at the moment, but if I get one for free that would be awesome. So we will crack on. Let's grab an eyedropper and get straight in. First thing I do is white balance. Find something that's neutral grey-ish. That's looking pretty good. And then tweak it a bit. That's cool. I was going to go just a hair warmer on people just to get that, warm, healthy skin tone. You don't want to give someone a picture of their kid where they look like they need to go to the doctor. It's not going to get you any work. So let's crack on. Yeah, I bet we've got blown out highlights. Bam, there they are. Recovery. Don't want to go too far here, otherwise everything goes a bit grey. So we'll go to, 8's pretty good. That's where, all but the smallest I've gone. Maybe, yeah, that's cool. Alright. Sorry people, you have to get used to the fact that I fiddle with things until it's right. I don't have a religious set of numbers, because every picture is different. So, still a bit too bright for me, so let's back that exposure off a touch. And then bring fill light that fill light, just bring this shadow edge in there. I don't know how much this will come out on the video because I'm using a free program and I'm not sure how good it is, but it's all I got, so it is what it is. Contrast. Yes, we do want some contrast. It's quite contrasty anyway around the eyes, but you can always do it. There we go. Boom, that's looking cool. So, alright, clarity. Go in. 1-to-1's a bit too much. That's looking better. That's annoying me. Don't want to go too far with this. Again, it's all subtle touches that make things better, I found. That's cool to me. Now, saturation. Down. Vibrance. Up. Yeah, cool. A bit more colour back in general. Yes. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's looking good to me. The reason I did that is I don't really like this background. I've already decided looking at it I want a vignette on that, because I don't want anyone taking any notice of it. As far as I'm concerned, that background's boring. That's not important at all for this shot. All your focus should be on the face. So I think we're done with that. I leave a tone curve alone because looking at histogram, this is really bunched up. I don't really want to do it. I don't want to push the blacks too far and get really hard edges going on, because then it takes away the nicer light. So what we will do is jump into actually no we won't. First thing I've forgotten to do is make those eyes pop. So we'll go in 1-to-1. Grab the adjustment brush. I use this adjustment brush for this a lot, so it's set near what I want anyway. So boost the saturation. Quite a lot of flow actually. Exposure up by 0.75-ish of a stop. 7.3 is it? Yeah, that's close enough. Paint in on here. And on here. Clarity. So I want all these little dark areas, maybe even a bit of sharpness as well, because that ISO, yeah, that's cool. It's a bit too far, yeah. A bit darker than I thought actually. But that's cool, There we go. Now they're really popping out, because You know, the eyes are what make it really when you're photographing people, especially kids. So, am I happy with that? Yes. Do I want to do some noise reduction? Yes. Although I'm impressed with ISO performance for ISO 640 on this camera, I do want to take a little bit out. It's only going to be my sort of standard general, which is around 10, 15, and 4. It's not much. It really isn't much. You won't, I doubt you'll be able to see that on the video because I don't think the quality's there at all. But to me, I can see a difference. Just takes the edge off. And oh, look at that! We got some little snot spots under the nose. We'll get rid of those with the healing brush. Click. Find a better clone point than that. Thank you. Click, and again it chooses the wrong point. Cool tool, but I wish it would get it right first time a bit more often. But you can't have everything. There we go, that's much better. Now, vignette. Because I want that background gone. Normally, for kids, I'd say go for a white vignette to give that airy, angelic feel, but because this is quite an intensely lit shot anyway, not intense in intense contrast, but intense as in brightness. The histograms push right up towards that brighter end. I want to darken down the background because your eye, subconsciously in your brain, goes to white, bright things before it goes to dark things. Whether you notice this or not, that's how your eye looks at things, that's how it sees the world. And I want you to look at that face before you look at that background. So, yeah, that's cool. Bit intense, so I think what we'll do is feather it off a bit. So it's a little bit more natural. I'm watching the look on the screen, I'm watching the histogram, I'm just judging. Everything I do is mainly on feel. I don't go by any specific. Yeah, that's a nice smooth. I know this won't come out because smooth gradients don't on this thing. I did a test earlier, but at the moment that's almost black, and then it's really smooth gradiating out. If you look at my post on either Fro's Flickr page, the Flickr group, or when I put it up in the forum, or on where you post it for him to look at it, then you'll see how it actually turned out. This is more just a ScreenFlow to see how I got to where I got to. And I don't want to do too much more to this. I don't want to go crazy with this. I might play around with it later and do some split toning and do something else just to see what it comes out like. But this is my general one. That's how I would do this image. And yes, please put me in competition to win anything because that would be amazing. And leave me comments or whatever if you want me to do more ScreenFlows or whatever on anything I do, or anything like that. Any questions, bung it all underneath, and have a good time, people.